Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got one here from Hobbymaster. It is in 1/48 scale diecast though, and it is a North American Mustang, but it is in RAF markings. This particular Mustang did serve with RAF's 112 Squadron, also known as the Shark Squadron, from February of 1945 until the unit's disbandment in December of 1946. Now, during the last months of World War II, it would be flown by Lieutenant Ellis Blatchford, while 112 Squadron was based in Italy. They patrolled the Adriatic coast, performing fighter bomber duties. The aircraft would survive hostilities and eventually struck off charge in February of 1947. Now, there is currently an airworthy Mustang flying in these markings, but it's not this actual aircraft. But let's have a little look. Wow, that looks pretty cool. It does have the usual details in the flap, of course. There is some instructions in there too. But it is, as we say, no good in this box, is it? So what we'll do is we'll release this Mustang out of the box so we can check it out in the metal. All right, we'll be back in a second. All right, with this Stang out of the box, it does come with a set of instructions, which is actually specific to this particular model, although the pictures aren't. But it does show you the loadout and everything like that. So if you don't have any instructions, whack it on pause. Bang, you do now. And it does also come with the standard stand that these do come with. It also does come with the little baggie that does contain the fuel tanks, gear up options, little Ellis sitting in there as well, a couple of bombs and stuff like that, which we need to put on the aircraft. So we'll get this lid off and have a little look. So you've got the gear down options there as well to the side. Let's see if we can get this out. Come on. All right. Success. Let us have a little look at this awesome looking Mustang. Wow. That does look pretty cool. I've got to go straight to that shark's mouth because I love a shark's mouth on an aircraft. Yeah, man, that is cool. How cool is that? Propeller, wow, the propeller spins absolutely fantastically. The blades feel cold, so they may be metal, I think. There's a lot of detail on those blades as well, which is absolutely awesome. The detail on the wings are really nice as well. The flaps move as well. That is pretty cool. The canopy looks to slide back, which it does. Man, that is great. It's got some detailed gauges in there, which is pretty cool. The usual sort of deal with these Mustangs. We've done a couple as well. We'll close that canopy back up. It closes nicely. Yeah, this is really well done as per usual. I'm always usually pretty happy with these Hobbymaster Mustangs. They always do come up fantastic. Some nice movement there. Always like a bit of movement. That does look fantastic. The livery is applied beautifully. Not a problem with the paint application at all. Wow, that does look fantastic. Let's turn it over and have a little look underneath. And there we have some beautiful details underneath there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Check out that. How nice is that? Yep, love it. All right, and of course our little areas for our landing gear, and of course our ordnance if we want to use bombs or fuel tanks. And speaking of that, let's get this Mustang out and come right back. And we're back. Haha, you thought I was going to be doing in flight, didn't you? I thought I'd change it up a bit. So what we're doing is geared down, as you can plainly see. Now, these are complete modules that you drop straight in. The wheels do not feel like they want to turn at all. Does have some great little tread on the tyres though, which is pretty cool. As I say, always be careful with that little light in there because it is really easy to snap off. And of course, you put that little tail wheel module in there as well. That doesn't roll either. And that is a job done for your landing gear. That's where your stand hole is. You can push that all the way in, but I have left that out a little bit because I do need to take that out so we can put it on the stand when we do in flight. And of course, I have put the bomb ordnance on there so you can check that out, which is pretty cool. This does look very fine, and I reckon it is a nice looking example. It looks fantastic. The detail in there is really nice. Yep, definitely a fan. And of course you do get your little pilot figure if you want to put him inside. That is pretty well done as well. These little pilots do come up nicely. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll sit on the deck and see how she does look. She looks fantastic, of course. And what we'll do is we'll quickly chuck this in flight for you in flight guys, so you can have a look at this Mustang in flight. All right, be back in a second. Alrighty, here we have this Mustang set up for in-flight, very straightforward. So you put your closed gear bay doors in there, there's just 2 of those, and then the rear tail wheel one, and that is job done then. You take that little grommet out so you can put your stand in that stand hole, obviously. Now you put, I swapped out the bombs for these fuel tanks. You do get another set of fuel tanks, which we can chuck on right now. Very straightforward. Like so. And this is the extra large fuel tanks, and I think they do look fantastic. The whole setup for this Mustang is really nice. I reckon it does look really cool. Just be careful of that little aerial, as you can see there. That can be easy to knock off with sausage fingers if you have them like me. And of course, if you do want to put this thing on the stand, very straightforward. That is the 3-piece stand you do get. That little piece goes in that little stand hole, and of course it rests like that. So if you're worried about it sort of touching the paint or anything like that, as I say, you can put a little bit of tape or something like that on there, and that'll stop it from rubbing on the actual aircraft. And that is your awesome P-51 Mustang in RAF colours, set up for in-flight, and I reckon it looks fantastic. And that's the video over. Alright guys, so if you enjoy this Stang as much as me, don't forget to throw us some of those somewhere down there, and always feel free to subscribe to the channel. And as always, I want to take the time to say thank you so much for spending your time watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate it, guys, and I hope you are getting some enjoyment out of them. Alright everyone, I'll take some photos of this. You can check them out at the end of the video so you can see this Stang without my sausage fingers all over it. Once again, thank you so much for watching. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers everyone.